Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, volleyball fans of all ages, welcome to another live broadcast here on YouTube. I am Jonathan, aka That Volleyball Dad, on all the socials. You are looking at day number 2, game number 3 of the Music City Championships. This is the USAV National Qualifier Tournament. We are still coming to you live from the New Orleans Ernest N. Morrill Convention Center. And this is your Texas Image 18 black team from North Texas versus the Jax Skyline from FL. Guess what that FL is? It's freaking Florida. Yep, Jacksonville Skyline. Texas versus Florida. Texas Image has not been having the hottest day. We went 2-1 in our first game. We went 0-2 in our second game, and that second set was... The second set was worse than the first set, but that first set wasn't pretty either. We will see how we do here because this Skyline team is the team to beat. They are number 1 in the pool, and they are the team to beat. If we win, we're in the gold bracket. We're second place in pool. We are gold. If we lose, we're in the silver bracket. So that is what's at stake here. Win, we still have a shot at a bid. Lose, no more bid. Playing for silver. Opening lineup, you've got number 13, Savannah Garcia, number 7. I've been saying her name all day, and now it just escapes me. Number 7, Miss Bradley. Coming in for number 6, Gianna Ramos. Number 15, Jaden Sheffield. Number 8, Winter Baptiste. Number 5, Christine Amato. And number 20, Holloway Mayfield. All right, here we go. Jacksonville Skyline serving. Sheffield has that serve receive. Garcia to Baptiste with an attack into the block, tooling that block. Point, Texas Image 1-0, checking in. Number 3, Jessa Hoda in for number 20, Alele Mayfield. Now serving for Texas Image, number 3, Jessa Hoda. Tip, over Garcia, down in Texas Image's line, definitely in play. That is a point for Skyline, 1-all. Sheffield has that serve receive. Garcia back sets over to Baptiste with an attack. It is into the block, down on Texas Image's side. No one able to back up that block. That's a point for Skyline, 2-1. Some sort of unknown delay of game. R2 doing something at the table. Oh, we have an actual ref as an R2. Okay. Weird. Ball sit out on that serve. No touches being called. This point for Texas Image, 2-all. Wonder why we have a ref for an R2. Now serving for Texas Image, number 5, Christina Amato. Ball is sent out on that serve. Service error from Texas Image. Point. Skyline 3-2 with number 6, Ramos, in for number 5, Amato. Sheffield on the serve receive. Bad pass into the net. Bradley probably could have pulled that off, but it looked like she had kicked out to hit, which you can't really do. You got to play defense first because you can't hit until you get a set. That's a point for Skyline, 4-2. Hoda on the serve receive. Hoda on the serve receive. Get it. She has the ball up and playable. Absolutely no one going for the ball except for Garcia that's trying to come flying from the front right. No one calling for help. No one helping her. That's a point for Skyline 5-2. Sheffield on the serve receive. Overpass at the net. Skyline smacking the ball down on Texas Image because of the overpass. 6-2. Here's the serve. They're targeting Sheffield. Ball is out on that serve. That is a point for Texas Image. 6-3. Skyline. We've got number 9, Jordan Hill, in for number 13, Savannah Garcia, now serving number 8, Winter Baptiste. On that attack, it was down. I didn't think it was down. I thought maybe they had a touch on it, but it is down in that back right corner. Point Skyline 7-3. Texas Image is not giving Skyline much of a fight at all. Sheffield on the serve receive. Baptiste. Hoda saving it with the free ball. Ramos on the assist. Sheffield attacking. The ball is out. No touches being called. Point Skyline 8-3. Sorry, I'm just kind of spacing out watching the game instead of calling what I see. Just in disbelief a little bit. Hoda on that serve receive. Baptiste over to Sheffield. Sheffield in the net, actually in the little flag with the antenna to the left of the antenna. Ball is out. 9-3. Skyline. Hoda on that serve receive. Baptiste over to Hill with a roll shot. Ramos has it. Baptiste back sets to Hill. Hill attacks. Point Texas Image off of a good offensive kill for number 9, Jordan Hill. 9-4. Skyline checking in number 20, Alole Mayfield, in for number 3, Jessa Hoda, now serving number 15, Jaden Sheffield. Ramos has the dig. Mayfield attacks. Tip. Missed in the back by number 15, Sheffield. Point. Skyline 10-4. Skyline first to 10. Maybe we should do something about the lineup since it's not working. Ramos on the serve receive. Baptiste to Hill with an attack. Off the block. Ramos has it up. Mayfield on the assist. Hill and Baptiste fighting over the ball. No one talking. Ball was shanked out. That is a point for Skyline. 11-4. No timeouts being called. Nothing being done about it. Sheffield on the serve receive. Overpass off the net. Skyline smacking the ball down. Point. Skyline 12-4. Timeout. Texas Image. It's a bold strategy cut, and let's see if it pays off for them. Texas Image getting back into it. This is game number 3, set number 1. 12-4, Jacksonville over Texas Image. Texas Image taking their first timeout. Jacksonville still has both theirs intact. Not sure what Texas Image said in their timeout. Pretty sure Skyline just said, hey, keep doing what you're doing. As we get into the serve, Ramos has the serve receive. Baptiste to Mayfield with an attack. Tip over the net. Down, no one picking it up. Point Texas Image, point Skyline 13-4. Checking in for Texas Image, number 1, Kat Mathis, in for number 15, Jaden Sheffield. Mathis on the serve receive. Hill on the assist. Free ball from Ramos. Defense from Mayfield. Tip from Baptiste. Mathis missing on the dig. Point, Skyline. 14-4. Ball sit out on that serve. No touch is being called. That's a point for Texas Image. 14-5. Skyline checking in. Number 5, Emito, and for number 7, Bradley. Now serving number 6, Jenna Ramos. Tip. Baptiste gets a hand on it. Ramos saving it. Free ball from Mayfield. Baptiste has hands for it. Ramos on the assist. Hill, roll shot. Ball is out. No touch is being called. Point, Texas Image, making that 14-6 Skyline. On the attack, ball is out. No touch is being called. Point, Texas Image, 14-7. Skyline.
There you go.
Mayfield on the attack for the overpass. Payback's a bitch. Point, Texas Image, 14-8. Skyline. Ace, point, Texas Image, 14-9. Skyline. On the attack, Hoda saving my camera. Down on Texas Image's side. I was more concentrating on the ball placement throughout the play. That's a point for Skyline, 15-9. I'm not sure what happened other than that was a really good kill. Mathis on the serve receive. Baptiste to Hill. Hill attacks. Ramos on the recovery. Baptiste over to Mayfield with the tip. Oh, Ramos just getting nailed from that attack. 16-9 Skyline. Mathis getting ace on that serve receive. Looked like she was having trouble seeing the way she was scooting around the players. Point, Skyline, 17-9. Right to Mathis again with the serve receive. Baptiste missing on the set somehow. Point, Skyline, 18-9. Checking back in for Texas Image, number 15, Jaden Sheffield, in for number 1, Kat Mathis. Mayfield on the serve receive, Baptiste, back to Mayfield, Mayfield attacks. Point, Texas Image, 18-10. Skyline checking in for Texas Image, number 13, Savannah Garcia, in for number 9. Jordan Hill now serving number 13, Savannah Garcia. On the attack, Sheffield shaking the ball out. Point, Skyline, 19-10. Sheffield on the serve receive. Garcia to Mayfield. Mayfield attacking. High. Sheffield has a dig. Garcia over to Baptiste with attack into the block. Dropped on the recovery. That is a point for Skyline. 20-10. Skyline first and 20. Sheffield on the serve receive. Baptiste on the assist. Free ball from, I think that was Garcia. Defense from Emito. Point, Texas Image, 20-11. Checking in for Texas Image, number 3, Jessa Hoda. In for number 20, Alale Mayfield. Now serving for Texas Image, number 3, Jessa Hoda. On the attack, does not break the tape. Point, Texas Image, 20-12. Skyline. On the attack, down in that front right corner. No one able to dig it up. That's a point for Skyline, 21-12. Timeout, Texas Image.
21-12.
All right, Texas Image family getting back into it. Day number 2, game number 3, Texas Image versus Jacksonville Skyline. Skyline leading 21-12. Texas Image has exhausted both timeouts in this set number 1, and Skyline is serving. Sheffield to that serve receive, bad pass. Emito on the assist. We got a free ball from Baptiste. Down in 6. Good kill. Hoda could not dig that up. That's a point for Skyline, 22-12. Down the middle, Ramos has that serve receive. Emito attacks. It's blocked. Down on Texas Image's side. That's a point for Skyline, 23-12. I got nothing. Sheffield on the serve receive. Garcia to Baptiste. Baptiste attacks. Ramos on the dig. Hoda gets a piece of it. Garcia couldn't help it any further. That's a point for Jacksonville. 24-12. Set point. Jacksonville Skyline. Sheffield on that serve receive. Garcia back to Sheffield with the roll shot. Garcia has a dig. Ramos on the assist. Sheffield attacks through the block. Baptiste. Garcia. Sheffield tooling the block of Jacksonville. Ball is down. That is a point for Texas Image. 24-13. Set point 2. Skyline checking in number 7 Bradley, and for number 6 Ramos, now serving number 5 Christina Emito. That is an ace. Point Texas Image, 24-14. Set point 3 Skyline. Tip, defense, Sheffield has it, push from Baptiste. Roll shot down on Texas Image's side after going through the block. That is a point for Skyline. 25-14, Skyline over Texas Image in set number 1. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with set number 2. All right, sports fans, getting back into it. This is day number 2, game number 3, Texas Image versus Jacksonville Skyline, North Texas versus Florida. Skyline leading 1-0 over Texas Image, besting Texas Image in that first set, 25-14. Texas Image, of course, you know the drill. Texas Image needs to pull off a win here to force it to a third tie-breaking set, close to 15. Can they do it? Who honestly freaking knows? Let's find out together as we get set up for this set number 2. R1 is walking back to his perch. Number 6, Ramos in for number 7, Bradley. Now serving for Texas Image, number 13, Savannah Garcia. Garcia has it up. Ramos on the assist. Attack for Mayfield. Tip. Ball is out. No touch is being called. Point. Texas Image making that 1-0. Free ball. Ramos has that dig. Garcia to Mayfield with a tip. Point, Texas Image 2-0. On the attack. Ooh. Ball sit out on that attack. No touch is being called. Point, Texas Image 3-0. On the attack, block. Monster block by number 20. All the way. Mayfield. Point, Texas Image 4-0. Very good, coach. Very good, coach. Let's go. Tighten up. On the attack. Oh, Skyline tooling the block of Texas Image. Ball is out. That's a point for Skyline. 4-1 Texas Image. Here's the serve right to Sheffield. Garcia to Baptiste with an attack. Baptiste has it. Ramos on the assist. Mayfield with the tip. Garcia has it up. Ramos on the assist. Baptiste tips. Tip and the donut. No one covering the block. Point. Skyline 4-2. Texas Image. There's the serve right down the line. Sheffield with the serve receive. Garcia to Mayfield with the attack. And it is in. Sneaks past the block. Sneaks past the libero. Point. Texas Image 5-2. Texas Image versus 5 with number 3. Jessa Hoda in for number 20. Alale Mayfield now serving for Texas Image. Number 3. Jessa Hoda. Beautiful serve right down the line. Oh, that was an overpass from Skyline. Got right over the net, dropped straight down. Texas Image was not even ready for it. That is a killer free ball, essentially. That's a point for Skyline. 5-3, Texas Image. Hoda on that serve receive. Garcia back sets over to Baptiste. Baptiste attacks. Is blocked. Hoda recovers. Amato on the assist. Free ball from Garcia. Oh, off the block of Sheffield. It is deflected in such a way that Hoda couldn't possibly predict where it was going to go. That is a point for Skyline. 5-4, Texas Image. Hoda on that serve receive. Garcia over to Sheffield. Sheffield missing completely on the attack. Point, Skyline. 5-all. Right down the middle, Ramos on that serve receive. Garcia to Baptiste with an attack. That is a good attack and kill from number 8, Winter Baptiste. 6-5, Texas Image checking in. Number 7, Bradley in for number 6, Ramos. Now serving for Texas Image, number 5, Christina Amato. On the attack, off the block of Sheffield and Bradley. Ball is shaked out. Skyline pulling that block of Texas Image. That's a point for Skyline. 6-all. Hold on that serve receive. Garcia over to Baptiste with an attack. They pop it super high. There's a set and an attack across the tape. Baptiste gets a hand on it. Ball is out. Since we touched it, that is a point for Skyline. 7-6. Hoda has the serve receive. Garcia over to Sheffield. Sheffield attacks, gets through that block. Here's the attack. That is a good point for Texas Image. 7-all. Ball is out. Now serving for Texas Image, number 8, Winter Baptiste. We have number 9, Jordan Hill in for number Savannah Garcia. On the attack, Hoda has a dig. Ramos on the assist. Sheffield attacks. They shake it on a light attack. Point. Texas Image. 8-7. Service error from Texas Image is an easy point for Skyline, making that 8-all. That was Bradley with the service receive. On the attack, Ramos has it up. That was Baptiste running, trying to save it, but she could not save it in time. That's a point for Skyline, making that 9-8. Sheffield on that serve receive. Baptiste to number 7. Lanaya Bradley missing on the attack. That's a point for Skyline. 10-8. Jacksonville Skyline first to 10. Sheffield has a serve receive. Baptiste over to Hill with an attack. Let's see that block. On the attack, Hoda has it up. Ramos on the assist. Tip from Hill. Tip. Bradley defending. Tip. Baptiste gets a hand on it. Sheffield on the assist. Free ball from Ramos. On the attack, defense from Lanaya Bradley, but it drops down on to her foot. So it was a good block, but her foot went underneath the net and it kicked the ball. So that is a point against Texas Image. 11-8. Skyline. Sheffield on that serve receive. Baptiste. Hoda. Ramos tripping over her own feet. We kept that out alive. Ramos has the ball. That ball would have been out. Sheffield attacks. Point. Texas Image. 11-9. We're trying to make it work. We're just playing sloppy. Coming in from Texas Image, number 20. Olale Mayfield in for number 3, Jessa Hoda, now serving for Texas Image. Number 15, Jaden Sheffield. Defense for Mayfield. Point, Texas Image. 11-10, Skyline. That is an ace. Point, Texas Image. 11 all. Back row attack, gets through the block. Baptiste has it. Ramos to Mayfield with an attack. We'll pop it super high. Defense from Bradley. Sheffield has it. Mayfield on the assist. Tip from Hill. Baptiste. Ramos on the assist. Mayfield tips. Gets through the block of Mayfield and drops down. That's a point for Skyline. 12-11. Mayfield with a punt, cuts across the net, drops down in the top left. That's a point for Texas Image, 12 all. Number 5, Emato, in for number 7, Bradley, now serving for Texas Image, number 6, Gianna Ramos. Antenna violation. Calling it on Texas Image. I'm pretty sure Texas Image did touch it last. They hit it. They hit it. It hit the block, and somewhere after that is where it hit the antenna. So yeah, 13-12. Texas Image now 14-12. Texas Image as Texas Image gets aced. Sheffield on the serve receive, overpass at the net, playable. Baptiste has it. Ramos on the assist. Mayfield missing on the attack in the net. Point. Skyline. 15-12. Mayfield on the service receive. Baptiste to Hill. Hill attacks. Good see that block. That is a good attacking kill for number 9, Jordan Hill. Point, Texas Image. 15-13. Skyline checking in. Number 13, Savannah Garcia. In for number 9, Jordan Hill. Now serving for Texas Image. Number 13, Savannah Garcia. On the attack. On the attack, through Garcia's hands, down, point, Skyline, 16-13. Sheffield on the serve receive, Garcia to Baptiste with the free ball. On the attack, straight down, right between Ramos and Sheffield. Point. Skyline, 17-13. Timeout, Texas Image. I don't have anything witty to say here. I'm just a little disappointed is all. All right, sports fans getting back into it. This is set number 2, game number 3. Texas Image 18 Black versus Jacksonville Skyline out of Florida. Skyline leading 1-0 over Texas Image and leading in this set 17-13. Skyline serving. Baptiste on the serve receive. Garcia to Mayfield with an attack. Gets through the block. On the attack. Split between Garcia and Sheffield, and I think went over Amato, who's frustrated as all get out. That's a point for Skyline, 18-13. Baptiste on the serve receive. Garcia to Mayfield with an attack. Defense from Baptiste, but that is Skyline tooling the block of Winter Baptiste. Point Skyline, 19-13. Mayfield on the serve receive. Garcia to Baptiste. Baptiste attacks. Ball is out. Fairly certain they touched it, but no one's calling a touch. That's a point for Skyline, 20-13. Skyline first to 20. Timeout, Texas Image. They're taking their second and last timeout of the set number 2. See if they can say some words of wisdom or encouragement. Getting back into it. Set number 2, game number 3, Texas Image versus Jacksonville Skyline. Jacksonville Skyline is leading 1-0 in sets and 20-13 in this second set against Texas Image. Texas Image really needs to pull off a win here to force it to a third tie-breaking set. If we lose, that is it. We are done for the day. We will be silver bracket tomorrow. If we can pull off the third set and win that third set, we will be second in pool. But we just got aced on the serve receive, so that's a point for Skyline, 21-13. Mayfield on the serve receive. Garcia pushes to Baptiste. Baptiste attacks. That is a point for Texas Image. 21-14. Skyline checking in number 3. Jessa Hoda in for number 20. Holloway Mayfield. Now serving, number 3, Tessa Hoda. Good serve. Tip. Garcia gets a hand on it and shanks the ball out. That's a point for Skyline. 22-14. Hoda on that serve receive. Garcia to Sheffield attacking, gets through the block. Through the block. Hoda with a beautiful dig. Overpass. Playable. Split between Ramos and Hoda on that attack. That's a point for Skyline. 23-14. Hoda on that serve receive. Ramos on the assist. Ramos was on the assist. Savannah comes in, causes an interruption. Ball is shaked out. That's a point for Skyline. 24-14, match point Skyline. Hoda has that serve receive. Garcia to Emato. Emato with an attack. Through the block, Garcia gets a hand on it. Emato kicks the ball. Ball is down. That's the point for Skyline. 25-14. Skyline over Texas Image 2-0. Thank you very much for joining us. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that bell icon, turn on all notifications so you never miss another live broadcast relevant to the channel. I am Jonathan. We will see you tomorrow for our next game against I don't know who, but we are silver bracket, I believe, if my math is correct. So we are out of the running for a national bid because this is the end of the season with the exception of regionals. If we can maybe pull off a win there, but we'll be doing regionals in North Texas, and North Texas is super hard. So do a couple Hail Marys, say a prayer. We'll see what happens. We'll see you out there for the next game tomorrow. Let's go Texas Image. Oh, spay and neuter your pets, not your children, blah, blah, blah. You know the thing. Bye.